At one particular time, I did talk about. I did say Terence Crawford.
You beat a nobody, so why would I even waste my time on?
Exactly what he was feeling and thinking. It's called frustration. You know, when you're facing a Floyd, he got frustrated.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. took a shot at Terence Crawford today. After the training footage between them went public, Floyd admitted the video was just meant to show the greats in the ring, nothing more. But he's not happy with the talk that he's somehow jealous of Crawford, especially after Crawford claimed multiple times that he could knock Floyd out. Mayweather now feels Crawford is getting ahead of himself just because of one big win, which Floyd says would have been easy work for him.
Disliked a lot of things that he was saying, you know, and how he was acting, being that, you know, me, I'm a real individual. I just felt like, you know, we was all cool at one point in time, and, you know.
Mayweather has stressed that he respects Crawford's accomplishments, but doesn't believe that puts him on the same level as himself.
Mayweather made it clear he respects Crawford's accomplishments, but he doesn't believe that puts Crawford on his level, especially when it comes to legacy and career. He said one big win doesn't give you the right to disrespect others. The sparring footage wasn't to embarrass Crawford or steal attention. It was just to remind people that Floyd still has the skills that made him go 50-0. But fans took it differently. Many now say the video proves Floyd is levels above Bud.
You know, hard is working. And the only other guy that I've seen that worked as much as Crawford was Floyd Mayweather. So not only is he talented, but he works like he got $2 in his bank account. He works like he ain't never accomplished anything in his life.
Crawford, on the other hand, is still full of confidence after taking down Canelo. He's been saying not only could he beat Floyd now, but even a prime Mayweather would have had trouble with him. Floyd took offense to that and pointed out that he went 50-0, beating legends like Pacquiao, De La Hoya, Canelo, Mosley, and Cotto. He admitted Crawford is a great fighter, but said his resume just isn't there yet, even though Crawford made history by becoming the first undisputed champ in 3 weight classes.
What he got to shield, he got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that, but in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter, though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But, like, his core personality and his ways.
Bernard Hopkins also stepped in to share his opinion. Speaking to ESPN, he said comparing the two fighters is unfair and unnecessary. Each fighter ruled in their own era. Mayweather had his time, and now Crawford is proving he's the best of his generation. Hopkins said when people make these comparisons, it takes away from the present moment. He reminded everyone that eras exist for a reason, and we shouldn't tear one fighter down just to praise another.
Crawford. Believe Crawford, even though, you know, fought twice, you know, throughout the year, Crawford, you know, but look who he beat. Undisputed. Look who he beat. Look who he beat.
I agree these comparisons shouldn't even be happening. It feels like hate when people try to compare Crawford with someone from a different generation who's already proven his greatness. It's pointless. Just like weight classes matter, eras matter too. Mayweather was the best of his time, and now Crawford has stamped himself as the best of his era.
Got Manny Pacquiao top 5. You should know that reason. Manny's a generational, talented fighter, but I don't feel like he did it on his own. When Floyd made it a point for him to do the blood test, he didn't want to do the blood test. But then when he did do the blood test, he haven't got a knockout since.
Look at that shit breaks my heart. Was aging though.
One thing for certain, 2 things for sure. What's the last thing that leave you is the power. You may lose speed, you may lose athleticism, but that power gonna still be there.
Hopkins isn't the only one weighing in. Shane Mosley also said Crawford deserves to be seen as the pound-for-pound #1, even above Floyd. But not everyone agrees. A lot of analysts say Floyd fought in a deeper, tougher era and moved through multiple weight classes while staying undefeated for 20 years. Still, Crawford's record being undisputed at 140, 147, and 168 is something no one's ever done. It's becoming one of those endless debates, because they come from completely different times.
Who do you think's better out of those two? Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually, he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all the way.
Apart from the Crawford versus Mayweather talk, There's another conversation heating up, Mike Tyson's possible return to the ring. At 59, Tyson is once again training, and health experts are raising red flags. Nathan Haworth from the Concussion Legacy Foundation warned about the risks of fighting at that age. He explained that repeated head trauma hits harder as you get older, and even mentioned Floyd, who's nearing 50, as someone who could face similar risks if he continues to spar or fight.
Like Floyd's career, like him coming up in the era that he came up in, he had all them champions that he was able to fight. And that's what led him to be so great, you know, because he fought the most champions, beat the most champions, you know, got the most money for beating the most champions.
Warnings are now a growing concern in boxing. Tyson has been a legend for decades, but the damage adds up. Mayweather has mostly stayed in exhibitions against YouTubers or MMA fighters, which is safer, but not without risk. If a potential Floyd versus Tyson exhibition gets canceled due to these health issues, some fans are already wondering if Crawford could step in instead. Meanwhile, Roy Jones Jr. believes Crawford has done enough to retire now, especially after beating Canelo.
I just witnessed a GOAT debate get destroyed in real time and a new one be born. Canelo was supposed to come in here and dominate Crawford to show us that he really is the GOAT, someone that belongs on the Mount Rushmore. But Crawford came in and made it look like it was no problem to handle him. Crawford was bobbing and weaving and landed 10-hit combos. I'm watching the fight and Crawford is talking to him. He's laughing in the ring. He's shaking his head. Nope.
But if Crawford does want one more fight, Roy Jones suggested a surprising name, UFC champion Ilia Topuria. In an interview with Titan Play, Jones said it could be a fun crossover fight, something big and attention-grabbing to close out Crawford's career. He pointed out how long Crawford had to wait to get the spotlight, and now that he has it, he deserves one more massive payday.
Who's the best boxer, in your opinion, right now?
European.
No, world. Best fighter in the world, yeah.
I think it's Terence Crawford.
Many believe it's you. Many believe you're the best fighter.
No, I'm not the best fighter of the world. It's Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford, number one, yeah?
Yeah.
Jones also looked back at his own career. He said if he had retired earlier after a few big wins, people would remember his legacy differently. That's why he's advising Crawford not to stick around too long. Instead, he should go out on top with one last memorable fight. Crawford hasn't confirmed anything yet, but at 37, retirement could be near.
Not gonna be Mayweather. I know, bro, and like even Mayweather undefeated though. He's never been undisputed.
After defeating Canelo Alvarez for the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world, is Terence Bud Crawford now the GOAT?
Right. You feel me? Right. And if this man can win undisputed for the third time, bro, I'm giving him the GOAT. I don't care who you is.
In the four-belt era?
He the GOAT.
Oscar De La Hoya also jumped in with his opinion. When asked by the Daily Mail who could beat Crawford at his peak, he didn't hesitate. He said a prime Manny Pacquiao would knock Crawford out. De La Hoya believes Pacquiao was too fast, too strong, and too explosive. He reminded everyone that Pacquiao won titles in 8 weight classes and beat top fighters across multiple eras.
I have to disagree because Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time. And Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree.
Adds another layer to the debate. Pacquiao fought and beat legends like Morales, Barrera, Marquez, Cotto, and Hatton. His fights with Mayweather and Marquez are still considered iconic, even though Crawford has beaten elite names in his era. De La Hoya feels the level of competition and Pacquiao's style would have been too much for him. So now the question is, will we ever see Crawford versus Mayweather? Let us know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.